Align AI governance to HI accountability. Corporate norm, corporate management orbiter mission. Align AI governance to HI accountability. HI is human intelligence. Here are 5 key points summarized in the transcript that follows from the next page. I discuss aligning AI governance with human intelligence, HI accountability, emphasizing the need to balance quantitative AI elements with qualitative human knowledge and decision making. Number 2, 4 categories of AI are mentioned: reactive missions, AI with limited memory, theory of mind, and self awareness, with concerns raised about the risks of AI with limited memory. Number 3, the importance of maintaining human control over AI system is stressed, particularly in corporate settings, where standards, codes of conduct, and risk management are crucial. Number 4, the concept of self-governance is introduced as a critical aspect of both human and AI systems, relating to individual responsibility and ethical decision making. Number 5, the I propose a governance framework FAC report that includes both quantitative and qualitative elements, suggesting a structure for managing large workforces, maintaining accountability in AI development and implementation. Today's topic I would like to present to you is align AI governance to HI accountability. When we say AI is quantitative elements. Your database is full. We need AI. HI is human intelligence. Our knowledge base is empty. We got to have the human intelligence. So between AI and HI, align AI governance with, not with, to HI accountability. HI accountability is a standard. It has to create the standard. Whereas AI governance, AI is E equal to mc square. AI is a quantitative element, doesn't matter. Whereas HI is E, energy. So when you say E is equal to mc square, c square is the speed of light by speed of, as many times by speed of light, 300,000 kilometers per second. You can imagine how the mass and energy have the equivalence. That is the one we have to create. When we do that on the AI governance, we have plenty of data. Amazing data that is being pushed in and out. But HI, how it is being governed, accountability factor, who does it, how it is being done, is the question mark. We'll look into it. Let me take you to what Professor Aaron Hinsey categorized AI, artificial intelligence, to 4 areas. Number 1 is a reactive mission. Number 2, AI with limited memory. He extends that to number 3, theory of mind. And number 4, self-awareness. So very interesting I found vis-a-vis what I've been doing it on SOS governance. Subject, object, self-governance. When we say AI governance, we look into the object governance. When we say HI governance, we are talking to the subject governance, human intelligence. What Professor Hinsey had hinted, given, the fourth one, self-awareness. It is SYS, subject, object, self-governance. So there's a very interesting one which what he had given and what I had already created for FAC report. Fiscal Ethical Co-Responsibility report for companies. That we shall apply to AI. We will look into it in terms of these 4 categories. Number 1 is a reactive machine. Reactive machine, if you look at AI, it reacts to what HI commands. Commands come from HI, human intelligence. It is more or less, not more or less, it is the computer. The computer-aided management. We have manufacturing, including a nuclear reactor, planes, everything that we come across which is non-moving matter, moving at its not own will, but that of the will of the command of human intelligence. Plenty. Pharmaceuticals, banks, everywhere. So there's a reactive machine. So if you look at the robot or AI that they are talking about, is, as of now, is a reactive machine. We have used the robots in Japanese vehicle manufacturing, and it is a common thing today with Tesla coming through with the self-driving cars and all that. They're all reactive machines. You got to trigger either sitting there as we do with the browser or with the at a distance, but it is being commanded by human intelligence. That is number 1. That is object governance. Number 2 is the limited memory. We are entering into a danger zone. That is, giving a limited memory to a robot, it cannot be even thought about it. Okay, if you are sending one to Mars, it's fine, we can do that. It won't affect the planet Earth. But within the planet Earth, if a robot can do what it wants to do without the human intervention, then we are in big trouble. But I think it is in the evolution stage. The danger of it is very high. Risk management of it is too high. It is not the custom as we have seen in the computer world of hackers. The hackers are not being controlled. They have the capability, a lot of capability, which is beyond what any program writer, code manager can do. They have a much better capability possibly. But they can, the firewalls are created only to stop that of these hackers coming through. It's all happening. But the same thing if you try to apply, giving a limited memory to these robots is more or less like a hacker, but on a higher level of human intelligence being infused into some of the matter, which is a robot. That's a danger zone. This is where we got to necessarily give the standard that HI accountability of AI governance is in the second stage. That we don't allow hackers to create a limited memory to some machines which we have no control over subsequently. Once it takes over, we have a problem. That is one. That's what the third stage he is talking about, theory of mind. Theory of mind is a very in-depth knowledge with regard to we have to confine ourselves. It is a question of control of the subject in a company. We are looking at the corporate areas where the mind is being controlled in terms of functionality as to what they are supposed to do within the parameters given as a standard. Could be a code of conduct, could be a director, board of directors, independent directors. We have a vigil mechanism. We have a whistleblower policy. We have risk management. We have so many things like accounting quality and management quality. These are all standards kept. A machine has to do what it has to do. Nothing beyond it at the command of. Beyond it at the command of a human intelligence. All are matter. So in this, the theory of mind is a controlled mind functionality of human beings within a particular company, what they have to do. The denominator is subject, the energy factor. That energy is how it is being used within the company is in a very conformed manner within a particular company. We try to do that. Once the company, we are in a position to give that statistics, knowledge of accountability, what they do, what is applicable to AI, for giving who gives that limited memory to the AI or the robot. We should know. And how the big companies like Microsoft or OpenAI or Grok, what they do, society doesn't know, honestly. They have seen that Suchir Balaji, he died. Nobody says he died because of he gave out the information with regard to the one which is not acceptable for the company to be disclosed outside the parameters or perimeters of four walls of the company. He died anyway, young, at the age of 26. So these are the things we do not know. So our knowledge base in such critical areas, how the human intelligence is being, accountability is being put through by various companies, including big companies, is zero. Okay? That's what I'm trying to mention here. Fourth, which is self-awareness. That is a very interesting one, which is self-governance. Just last week we went through the meditation, International Meditation Day. Self-governance is the most important thing, which I have also talked about, connecting with the universe. Is an area where each one is a master of one's own destiny. Whether he wants to help a hacker to break through your firewall or help another guy who is going to put some limited memory to a robot is up to the individuals. That's why my FAC report, as well as governance report, talks about the subject-object self-governance methodology. It's very important for our governance standards. So when you look at that governance standards, I already put through about 308 process blocks, total or quantitative. So 296 are qualitative elements of management. That includes everything of a code of conduct and from the directors, independent directors, the board, everybody. If you have 700,000 workforce, each and everybody within that company the denominator. I suggested you have the number of people within a team is about 5. You see that FEC report framework. One takes into the ethical responsibility and the other 4 the fiscal responsibility. That provides you the span of advisory control. That's what I said about the internal governance consultant. There's no internal audit. It is not ex post facto. At that point of time, when one of your other 4 members of your team, hey, why don't we put some mental opening for a robot with a limited memory? And the span of advisory control to that particular team of AI is a guy who is an internal governance consultant. 700,000 people within the workforce can easily be advised when a span of control limits to only 5. So AI governance aligning to HI accountability is the one we have to work for. HI accountability, if you look into a particular company, you got to necessarily put, if it is a manufacturing company, in terms of matter, when we look into infinite number of consecutive numbers of materials that come and go, infinite. You can't even stop it. Whereas the finite number or the finite purposes are controlled by the human intelligence. That's why AI governance, align AI governance to HI accountability. Thank you.